Right, guys. So I'm playing Fortnite, and I'm playing Fortnite on my Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 5. I did talk a lot about an app that I recently found called Smart Switch. I did say that it was quite interesting because with Smart Switch, you can actually, with Smart Switch, you can actually, what weapon is this one? Oh, it's a machine gun. I think I've already got this one, right? I think I've already got that one. I think I've already got that weapon. So basically, what Smart Switch does is that, for example, wait, what's that thing? That's a broom. What did you do with the broom? Wait, how many guns do I have? I want to get this thing. No, I want that broom. So what do you do with the broom? You know what? Let me open this up. Just throw this. Right. I want to get this thingy. What weapon is that one? Okay. How about this one? What weapon is that? Oh, that's the one with the scope thing on it. How about this thing here? What weapon is this one? That's a sniper weapon as well. Okay. So basically, you know one thing. I like this sniper weapon. I do like this. I like that gun. I like using it. So I'm gonna swap this out. I've now got two snipers, right? So that's the one with the infrared, and this one is just that's a normal scope. Okay, I see the difference. I'm wondering what that broom does. Okay, so basically, guys, what I'm saying is, with Smart Switch on your phone, you can. Let me see. Can I jump here? Right. I want to open this thing up. With Smart Switch, what it does is it allowed me to swap, to send my information, apps, contacts, photos. If I had music, it will send it to another Samsung phone. Like I said, I don't have another phone that I could test that theory on. Like, like what I normally like doing is I like to test that on my Oppo Reno because I've got another Android phone called Oppo Reno, but I currently do not have. I don't have that. I do not have that, so I don't know how to. I don't have my Oppo Reno with me, so there's no way for me to actually check. So there's no way for me to say like, oh, yes, it's going to work on any Android phone. There's no way for me to actually check that out and tell you guys that yeah, you can use any phone with with Smart Switch. The main reason why I keep talking about it is I've always seen this app on my phone, but I never actually. What did it say? It says you need more wood cost. Okay, I need wood. Oh my god, that thing's gonna come here. Right. Let me get this. It said more wood for the fire. Right. So basically, I don't know how much wood I need, and now I'm stuck in the storm. So I just want to light that fire. Right. So listen. There you go. Because you get points for that, right? You get points for lighting that fire. So that's why I wanted to light it. Right. So basically, what I'm saying is that every time I've been wanting to wait, someone's shooting in this direction. Wait, can I get that car? But then it's gonna be a problem. How am I gonna drive out of this place? You see? Where is that thing? Right. So every time I've been wanting to share information from my phone to the from my Z Fold 4 to the Z Fold 5, I have been using the app called Smart Switch. So because of how I find it, and I find it to be pretty useful, I have found that I want to talk about it or to at least tell people about it. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Okay. You know what? I can't see it because of this thing here. That thing there. You see? I couldn't tell, but I knew something was up. Right? So, what I'm trying to say is that I find it so useful because I do use it a lot with my fold phones. Oh my god. Look at that. If that thing hadn't fallen. What's he gonna do? Okay, so that was weird. That was so weird. That was so random. Wait, is that a person? Looks like a machine or something. Is that an enemy or what? I couldn't tell. Right. So basically, what I'm saying is, every time I do something on the Z Fold 5, I do send the data or the information or the apps or the games, whether it be music or whatever I have on the Z Fold 5, I do send to the 4. So the main reason why I find the app so useful. Come on. I don't know what's up with my Steam Deck or something. Okay, it had temporarily stopped doing something. It stops these YouTube videos. It thinks that you're not watching it anymore. So I had to like go into any video, any random video, to just make sure my Steam Deck doesn't shut down. You know what I mean. YouTube does that. It's I don't know. It's like thinking you're taking a break or something. Right. So what I'm talking about is each and every time I find myself like, one thing. What does this broom do? Oh my God. Oh, you fly with it. Oh, I didn't know that. Wow, you can fly with that thing. So I was flying with a broom. Right. So guys, what I'm saying is that each and every time I have updated my Z Fold 5, whether it be a game that I'm playing or, oh, should I grab this? But what am I gonna give up? Because I want to keep the sniper weapons with me, and I would want to keep. Right. So this is in that direction. I'm just gonna throw it because I want to get this hands thing. This thing. That's gonna be very useful at some point. Right. So basically, what I'm saying is, every time I have wait, what's going on here? Is it shooting anyone? Nope. Right. Each and every time when I do anything with the Z Fold 5, I do exactly the same thing with the Fold 4. So whether that be games, apps, contact details, pictures, anything I do with the Z Fold 5, I do the same exact thing with my other phone, which is the Z Fold 5. I do the same thing to the Z Fold 4. Now I know you're gonna think, why am I doing it that way? The theory that I've got is that it's good for me to have a copy of my apps information that I may want to keep on the Z Fold 4, in case one day, maybe, like I said, the examples I gave was like, I've got a lot of, well, I don't have a lot of games. The only games I'm playing right now on the Z Fold is the Fortnite, this one. I have the Epic Store app downloaded on the phone, obviously. That's how I got Fortnite to work in the first place. But I'm just saying, trying to look for people. I see people getting shot, but I don't know where the people are. Wow. I don't know if it's my gun that got him. Oh, he's picking stuff up. Weapons, bullets. That's what I do. I like doing this because last time I was running around just shooting. I ran out of bullets. It was quite irritating. I mean, it can happen, especially if you're getting a lot of kill streaks and stuff. Let's see. No one's seen this person. Wow, got him. Right. So what I'm trying to say basically is, who's shooting? Right. What I'm trying to say is that it's, oh my God, what's this thing? You see, I don't want to keep swapping weapons. Let someone take that. Take it. Why? Why didn't you take it? No, I don't want that. I want to keep the machine guns, 'cause no, I'm just saying, I really don't want to have that. Wait. Can I, yeah, I need to get out of here. Oh my God, I need a gun. The gun? Right, so basically what I'm saying is that I think I think I would find this. I find just having, sorry, I find just having a copy of all my stuff. Oh, can I break this down? Like, I find having a copy of all my stuff quite useful. No, I'm not gonna do anything in there. That dude was looking at me. I was like, you know what's gonna happen. I'm gonna drop one of my weapons in order to get that thing. That I wanted, the liquid thing, and then he's gonna pick up whatever I've got. So I was like, no, I'm not falling for that trick. So what I'm saying is basically, I'm trying to think of what I'm trying to talk about. Sorry, it's this game. It kind of gets you hooked, especially if you're trying to do something. What's that thing? Is that like fire? My God, I just don't wanna. I'm gonna throw this quickly through. Hopefully, I get someone. So basically, what I'm trying to say, okay, there's people down here, right? Oh, come on, man, why? It kind of stopped me from doing what I wanted to do. Ah, damn it, man. But okay, fine. Like, wanted to build. He's building. That's cool, but I mean, at the wrong time. Where's this? Why is he shooting? I can't even see why he's shooting. Was there someone there? There's someone down there now. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Ah, damn. Had to build all at the wrong time. Oh my God. Right. So what I'm trying to say is that I find myself going back and forth with my phones. I do like the fact that I can actually send anything I want to my Fold 4. Like, it's like a copy. It's like I'm leaving a digital copy. I'm leaving a digital copy on the Z Fold 4. The reason why I do this is because I think it's good to have a copy, so at least then I can be like, okay, maybe there's an app that I did delete on my Z Fold 5, and then I find out later on that it was quite a useful app, and it was really better than the app that I use. It can be anything, maybe there's something that I'm trying to use, and then I discover that these other apps are not as good. And I can, because all you got to do on the other phone is you just have to go to Smart Switch, which is an app, and then on that app itself, it will ask you what. Sorry for the shaking, guys. It will actually ask you what you want to send over from your old phone to the new phone, because it does know where the stuff is coming from, where the information is coming from. So you can actually tell it, and you can, if it's photos only that you want to copy over, then obviously you would select photos. If it's apps, you just select on the apps that that you just select apps, and then it will. What it does basically is that if as long as you got the same apps as you do have on your Z Fold 4, the apps are exactly the same as the 5. Maybe it's just one app that you want to put back onto your phone. It will not overwrite those other apps. It may update your apps. It may even copy. So what I normally do is whatever I do on the 5, I then send to the 4, just to keep it updated. Like the apps, if I put a new app here, the app will go to the Z Fold 4, and any information, any data, anything I've done on the app will go on the Z Fold 4. Now, when have I found this to be useful? Well, I mean, I haven't like found a time or a place that I can actually say, okay, there was this app that I wanted to keep, and then I just decided to use Smart Switch to send that app over from my Z Fold 5 to the 4, and it's helped me in this and that kind of way. But I do find it interesting that I can send anything I want from the Z Fold 5 to the 4, and vice versa. It could be that maybe I'm doing something on my 5, I'm watching something, or I'm playing a game, and I'm busy, and then there's an app that I want to download on my my folds. But then let's say I want to test it first on the 4, and I'll buy the same app. I'll test it there. I like it, and then I'm using it for a period of time. Maybe after I've played that game, I'm tired. I decide I want to sleep. Then I sleep. The next day, I decide, you know what, I can't be bothered putting the same settings, going through the entire game from the start. Because you know how Android is like. Sometimes just because you've got that game, it may want you to start all the way from the beginning. You know what I mean? Like Call of Duty Mobile, it always wants you to start from the beginning, and I can't be bothered doing that again. And I just say, you know what, I'm just gonna play that game on the 4 because it's already there. So this technique of what I keep talking about, and the reason why I say it's so useful, is because all I've got to do is go to my Z Fold 5, start the app, the Smart Switch app on the 5, go to the 4, the same app is there. It's a built-in app by Samsung, and all you have to do is just click on the app itself, and all I do is I just go to my 5, I click on receive, as in on the Smart Switch. It's gonna ask how you wanna, how you're gonna connect, and I usually use Wi-Fi because I think Wi-Fi is just gonna be better. And then from that point, all that's gonna happen is I just go to the 4, and then I click on receive. So I click on send, and then what it will start doing is it will start to send the information that I want from the Galaxy Z Fold 4 to the 5. So it will actually ask you what you want to send. Is it photos? Is it apps? Is it I don't know what else it will ask for, because I think it's normally apps. Oops. That's gonna explode. I forgot about that. It's gonna ask basically if you wanna send. It's gonna ask if you wanna send apps, or if you wanna send I don't know, like, is it apps that you want to send over, or what kind of information? It's basically just gonna ask you what information you want to send through. You understand? So that's why I'm saying that's the one thing I do like about that's the one thing I do like about sorry. That's the one thing I do like about the app itself. It actually asks you what information you want to send over. So that is why I'm saying that's why I like about the app itself. So it's not just like I don't know what other ways I could tell you guys. I just find it so useful because basically all you're going to do is send over the information that you want to send over. In the ways that it's gonna ask you is like, is it a game or something? Is it apps? You know what I mean? It's very specific because it does ask you what you want to send over. So that is why I find the app so useful. So if you've never heard of Smart Switch and you've got a Samsung, then at least now you've heard of it. And then obviously if you want to give it a go, give it a try and see what it's like, then you can actually give it a go and try it. Do I think it's useful to have? Yes, because that's what I'm currently using. Every time when I download something on, I might even download like a game on the Z Fold 4, because despite the fact that the inner screen is damaged, or, well, it's not damaged, it's just slightly messed up. I can still, like I said, I can still play Fortnite on the Z Fold 4. The only thing I can't do is use the inner screen. So it's kind of unfortunate. So the only things that I can actually do with it at the moment, the only things I find myself that I can do. Where's this person gone? They're running. What the hell? Is that person off their bike? I thought he was still on the bike because I'm pretty sure that I was chasing somebody. I don't know where they've gone now. That's a bit weird. But what I'm saying, I don't know where that person went. I think they went up or something. Right. Anyway, like what I'm saying is every time when I when I download a game, I can actually I can still play games on the Z Fold 4, despite the inner screen not functioning, the way it should function. But the phone itself works, so I can still play games on the outer screen. Sorry, I mean on the yeah, the outer screen is the I think it's like the main screen. It's the main screen. I got the person. Wow, and I destroyed the garage. That's crazy, right? Check that out. Boom. It's gonna explode. So I was mad. I didn't even think that's the person that was kept bumping me, trying to look at that. It's like an oven. It goes whoosh, makes that weird noise, and then it explodes. All right. So basically, what I'm saying is that I use it all the time on my phone. Each and every time, like I download a game, I play it on the Z Fold 4. I know the inner screen is messed up, but like I said, I can still use it to play games, and it still does connect to the DualSense controller, so I don't actually physically have to touch the screen, which is another advantage. And because it still connects to this DualSense controller, all I've got to do basically is the way I use it. Basically, I'll show you in a minute. But the way I actually use my Z Fold 4, I'll show you. I can't actually log into my Fortnite, so it'll lock me out of this one. So what I do with this phone here, for example, let's say I want to play a game, right? The game's playing. All I got to do is, well, I need to get this at an angle. So usually unlock it, and then I put it like this, you see? So I can put this on the table. The game is working, yes. The game is playing here on this outer screen. And then I've got my DualSense controller and I can still play the games. If I want to, I can still touch the screen and play the game. But I can play Fortnite without actually I don't need the inner screen. I can still use the outer screen. That's why I'm trying to say I can still use this section of the screen to play games. So I have it in an angle like this. You see, because the inner screen doesn't work properly. And then I can still use this. What I'm trying to say is that I can still play games on my, I don't know, it's not one of my dudes. I can still play games. I can still play games on my Z Fold 4. It's just that the inner screen is messed up. Like I said to people, do not buy the Fold, even if it's really cheap on eBay, and the person keeps telling you stuff like, oh, you know what, you can get it fixed, blah blah blah, and the person is overcharging you money for the Fold, and you just want to buy it because you think it's a good deal. You're gonna get it fixed. What I'm trying to say is that these phones are very difficult to fix. The digitizers for the phone, which is the screen, the digitizers, the screen, the outer screen itself costs $150. The inner screen, which is the double screen. So if the outer screen costs $150, you just have to imagine that the outer screen is, I mean, the inner screen is going to cost a lot more. You understand? So that's why I'm trying to warn people, like, do not buy the. Why can't I jump through? That person jumped. Okay, they might have used this then. Oh my God. Oh, you can do it. All right. I think you got to be really close if you're going to jump on the wall. Okay, so basically what I'm trying to say is do not buy the. Oh, people are going over there, you see? Right there. I've got good eyesight on this game. Because look how far the person is, but I actually saw them. You see, I actually saw them all the way from where I am, and I saw them right over there. But I think it's only because the scopes are so good in this game. Look at that. If I can just get this person. I normally like the snipers with the infrared, you know, the thing, because it's much easier to see the person. Wow, I got the person from all the way from here. Right. So what I'm saying is, I still like using the Z Fold 4 despite the fact that the inner screen's messed up. But what I'm trying to warn people about is, do not buy the phone if the person's overselling it to you, because what's going to happen? What's going to happen most of the time is they'll tell you that the screens are easy to buy or cheap to buy. They're lying to you. The outer screen, I noticed on eBay, has been sold for $150, and the outer screen, which is the normal screen, has been sold for $150. The inner screen, which is the double screen, has been sold for double that, which is close to $250 or $300. So if you add both of those together, let's say you got a phone and the screens weren't working properly, but the phone was working, and the person's trying to sell it to you for like $400, do not buy it. Because if you add the $300 and $150, that's like $450. It's a lot of money that you don't need to, you don't need to waste. Because imagine this, you pay $400 and then you pay another $350 just for the screens. How much have you paid? You get what I'm saying? It's a lot of money. You end up paying like $700 for a phone. Damn it! I was actually getting him. Wait, can I get the sniper? Where is he gone? It's gone down. Nah. Right. So basically, what I'm saying is, why pay $750 for something that's messed up when you can actually look at this? Wow, I got him with a sniper. I had help, but I'm just saying it was so weird. So what I'm saying is, why pay $400 and then pay a further? Oh my God, I'm trying to get that person. It's like paying $400 and then another $350 for something. It's like paying $400 and then paying a further $300 or $450 just to get it fixed up. You know what I mean? Whereas you can just buy these Fold 4s on. I noticed on. I'm trying to remember now. I noticed on eBay some people are selling them for like $500 or $400, and these ones are the ones that at least the screens open flat. You know what I mean? Like there's no problems with these. They come in the box. They work. They have no issues. And I just find it difficult when people are saying like, oh, just buy this because it's gonna, you can fix it and all this stuff. And it's a lie. It's a complete lie. You can't. What I'm trying to say is you can't get these fixed. You cannot get these fixed. It's impossible. That's why, a lot of people, when they used to have problems with the iPhones back in the day, they would just like give up on trying to get them fixed. Like, for example, I'll tell you, my iPhone 12, the only reason I got this for $150 is because the back of this phone is completely cracked. So I bought this from a secondhand shop. And when I bought this, the day when I was trying to get this, to buy this, I don't know, let me try and take it out of the case so I just show you guys. So basically, when I got this phone from the secondhand shop, they told me the only reason they're selling it for $150 is because the back of the phone is cracked. I don't know if you guys can see it's cracked. Let me use my other phone. You see? Look at that. I don't know if you guys can see. You see? It's all smashed up at the back of this phone. I'm just trying to be real with you guys. I'm just showing you that this is why this phone was so cheap, $150. And this is the 12. It's not the 11. This is the iPhone 12. So I hope you guys could see that. And basically, I know what you're gonna think. I buy a lot of secondhand phones and all that. It's not like that. It's, you know, one thing with me, I don't judge, like, you know, when I buy stuff, I don't judge it for the way it looks. I judge it by, you know, like I judge the phone based on what I'm going to do with the phone. You understand? So as long as the iPhone 12 works, yes, it's cracked up at the back, and they did tell me about that. They said that's the only issue with it, you know. And they were selling it because, I mean, it's difficult to, you know, it's difficult to fix an iPhone that's cracked, because what's going to happen is, when you take listen when you take this to the repair people, I think the one place I know of is a place called iPatch. They're charging for the iPhone 14 Pro that I've got right now, that I've got a Pro Max. They're charging like close to like $400 just for the front and back, because it's they the I asked them why it's so expensive, and they told me the main reason why these are expensive is because they come as a pair. So even if one side of your screen was damaged, they would still give you the pair. You know, when they repair it, they'll still give you the back piece, because it comes as a set, you see. So they can't charge you half price, because when they buy it from Apple, because, you know, they buy these I don't know where they buy the where, you know, where they buy the parts from, but when they buy these parts, they're certified Apple, you know, parts, right? And they come with receipts and warranties and guarantees and all that stuff. They always come as a set. So just because the back part of the phone is messed up, like cracked, it doesn't mean that they're gonna change the back only. They change the back and they change the front, unless you tell them you don't want the front to be changed. But most of the time, they have to change both sides, because the cases, the outer cases, come as a set. So that's why they charge you so much money. It's like $400 just for the screen. And I'm not talking about the digitizers. I'm not talking about the parts. These are just, it's just an empty, it's like an empty case. So basically, all you're going to get basically is all you're going to get basically is just all you're going to get basically is just like I'm trying to think of the thing. All you're going to get basically is you know, it's difficult to play games and talk at the same time, but all you're going to get nine out of 10 times is, let's see what this is. It's just normal. Yeah, that's the one I like. The infrared one. Right. So basically, they always get this as a set. What I'm talking about on the iPhone basically is the glass cover, the front and the back. I don't know what you call it. If I call it a case, I don't know if I call it a case, is that correct? But I'm just saying that they always come as a set. So when I asked the guy last time, he said that they do not sell it separately. So if you're gonna buy, for example, if you're going to buy the front part of the case, you still have to buy the back, because they sell it as a set, you know. Anyway, rounding things off. So that's why I said this phone stuff. When you're buying phones, you just have to be careful with what you're buying, because like I said, a lot of the time when you buy stuff, no one's gonna tell you the truth of why they're selling their stuff, you know. So that's why I am the way I am, you know. I mean, a lot of my friends are always like, "Oh, but you know, you've got a lot of phones," and I'm like, "Yes, I know I've got a lot of phones, but you know, I got them at a special price, you know what I mean." So I don't like this thing. I don't even know why I've got it. As long as I'm getting something at a special price, then why not? It's a good deal for me. I mean, listen, buying an iPhone 12, the time when I got the iPhone 12, and I only paid $150. Imagine $150. To me, it was rather cheap. It was rather cheap because $150 for an iPhone 12 back then was next to impossible. You couldn't get this phone for that kind of money. Where did this guy go? What? Just disappeared. Oh, they. I'm trying to find this person. Oh my God, they got me. But I was trying to look for them. I couldn't find them. Listen, what I'm trying to say is, that whenever I buy stuff, I always try to buy stuff that I can fix. At that time, I wanted the iPhone 12. I couldn't get one, so obviously, when I did get one, so what's the use of that? I always wondered that pizza thing. What's the use of it? I don't want to use this now. Wait, give me this thing. Right. So the people fighting over here. Where are they? Who's shooting this person? Ah, damn it. So I didn't notice there were two of them. Right. So what I'm trying to say is that it's always a good idea. It's always a good idea to do your research first before buying stuff. So I hope that makes sense for somebody. Because listen, me getting the iPhone 12 for $150 at that time, when you couldn't get this phone for $150 anyway. I mean, that was dead cheap. And the only reason they sold it for $150, like I just showed you, because the back part of it is cracked. It doesn't affect the use of the phone. It still works, still makes calls. I can still download apps. Everything about my iPhone 14 Pro Max, on my iPhone 11 Pro Max. Is it called a Pro Max? Yeah, the 11 is called Pro Max. Everything, every app, every game that I've got on my 14 Pro Max is on those phones. So they all work. Fine, the condition is not mint. I mean, the best phone that I've got, the best looking phone that I've got is obviously going to be the 14 Pro Max. This is going to be the one that I can say is in the best condition. But I have to say, when I did buy the 14 Pro Max, it was to me it was next to new. I paid $1,000 for the 14 Pro Max. I know you're gonna think that's rather expensive. Well, I paid $1,000, but I have to say that the phone itself is indeed the 1 TB. It's got 1 TB on it. So this one, oh my God, I still got the person without aiming at them. That was crazy, right? What? Someone is shooting here. So what I'm saying is, mine is the 1 TB iPhone 14 Pro Max 1 TB. Wait, can I get my sniper? I get the sniper. I can shoot these people. Oh my God, they got me first. Right. So my iPhone 14 Pro Max is the 1 TB. It's fully unlocked, uses any network, and it's the 1 TB. So I did buy it at that time because I wanted it for storage purposes. Remember, I used to complain about the 11 Pro Max and 12 running out of space all the time because they're both 64 gigabytes. So I really wanted something with storage. And when I saw this in the shop going for $1,000, and it is, like I said, it's the 1 TB version, I just wanted to buy it. And it's in mint condition. There's nothing wrong with my 14 Pro Max. From the screen in the front, from the screen in the back, it's perfect. It's mint. It might have a few scratches because of cases I put on it, but those scratches do happen. It's unavoidable because I do change the cases a lot on my iPhone, so that is not something I can defend and say. I mean, they're not scratches. I don't know what you call them. They're like little dents that happen on the side of the phone. Little dents, because when you take off the cases, you can cause dents on the iPhone. So it's quite, I don't know, man. It just happens. It's unavoidable. When you take your cases off, you need to clean your phone. but they're very tiny dents. They're not they're not things that you notice, and it's not going to affect the use of the phone anyway. So it's not like, oh, there's a dent. It's a very tiny dent, very small, very, very, very tiny. It can't do anything to look at that. I'm just missing every shot I missed. I didn't even get the person once. I mean, yes, okay, it's from a distance, but boy, I didn't even get this person, not even once. Now I'm getting them, and look at the distance. Oh my God, come on, man. Let me just get this. I'm running out of bullets. I got 300 bullets. I'm like, I can't even get this. Look at this. Oh my God, someone got me.